The air hangs thick and sweet with the scent of damp earth and blooming night flowers as you venture deeper into the whispering woods. The silver moon, a benevolent eye in the velvet sky, bathes the trees in an ethereal glow. This is no ordinary forest. Ancient magic hums beneath the soil, evident in the luminescent fungi that cluster at the base of gnarled oaks and the fireflies that dance like fallen stars. You've heard whispers of this place, legends told around crackling hearths, tales of the enchanted heart of the woods, where magic runs wild and free. Tonight, you seek to witness that magic firsthand. As you push through a curtain of hanging moss, the scene before you stops you in your tracks. In a small clearing, nestled amongst the roots of ancient trees, a fiery rock glows with an unnatural warmth. Its surface, smooth as polished obsidian, pulses with an inner light, a brilliant, ever-shifting ember. And atop this rock, a figure dances. It's a goblin, unlike any you've ever imagined. Flick, they call him, the legends say. His hair, a vibrant conflagration of flame-red strands, seems to mimic the fiery glow beneath his feet. It dances around his head as he spins, each strand a tiny, living flame. His eyes, wide and bright with mischief, sparkle like captured starlight. He moves with an energy that is both chaotic and captivating, his body fluid and graceful despite its gnarled limbs. The fire beneath Flick's bare feet doesn't burn, but rather seems to sing a song of warmth. It glows with a vibrant, pulsing light, casting long, flickering shadows that dance with the trees. You watch, mesmerized, as the flame seems to respond to Flick's movements, rising higher and dimming lower as he leaps and twirls. Around the clearing, the forest creatures gather, their eyes fixed on the spectacle. A family of deer watches silently from the edge of the woods, their large, dark eyes reflecting the fiery light. A badger pokes its nose from its burrow, its whiskers twitching with curiosity. Even the normally aloof owls perch on branches, their golden eyes gleaming with an unusual fascination. They are captivated by Flick's dance, their wild instincts seemingly soothed by the joyous magic he exudes. Laughter, light and bubbling as a mountain stream, echoes from Flick. It is infectious, pulling you into the moment, erasing the boundaries between the mundane and the magical. You feel a lightness in your chest, a joy that blossoms from the depths of your being. You want to join him? To leap and spin and feel the warmth of the magical fire on your own skin. You take a step forward, drawn in by the powerful energy of the moment. As if sensing your presence, Flick pauses in his dance. His bright eyes lock with yours, and a mischievous grin spreads across his face. For a moment, you feel caught, like a butterfly pinned beneath a watchful gaze. But there's no malice in his eyes, just pure, unadulterated curiosity. He beckons you closer with a flick of his gnarled finger. Hesitantly, you approach the fiery rock. It doesn't feel hot to the touch. Instead, it radiates a soothing warmth that seems to seep into your very bones. You stand at the edge, looking up at Flick. He tilts his head, his flame-red hair swirling around his face. He speaks, and though his language is like nothing you've ever heard, you understand him perfectly. He speaks of the heart of the forest, of the magic that flows freely through its veins, of the joy that lives within the heart of every creature. He speaks of the ancient pact between the woods and its inhabitants. A pact forged in the heart of the silver moon. He tells you that this fire, this heart of the forest, is a gift, a source of life and wonder. He asks if you will dance with him, become a part of this magic. You nod, your heart pounding with anticipation. You kick off your boots, feeling the cool earth beneath your bare feet. You reach out, placing a hand on the warm surface of the fiery rock. You feel a tingling sensation spread through your body, a spark of the magic igniting within you. You step up onto the rock, joining Flick in his dance. You're clumsy at first, your movements awkward and uncertain. But slowly, the magic takes hold. You mirror Flick's movements, the infectious joy filling you with confidence. You leap and spin, your laughter mingling with his, echoing through the silent woods. The fire glows brighter, casting dancing shadows as you move. No longer feeling like an outsider, but rather a part of the ancient magic of this place. You feel connected to the forest, to the creatures that surround you, to Flick, the mischievous guardian of the magical flame. The silver moon looks down upon your dance, and for a moment, you feel you are a thread in the tapestry that is the forest. You dance for what feels like an eternity, lost in their rhythm and the magic. The world around you seems to fade away until it's just the warmth of the fire, the sound of your laughter, and the joy that vibrates through every cell of your being. As the night begins to fade, and the first hints of dawn blush the sky, the fire begins to dim. Flick slows his dance, his movements becoming slower and more deliberate. You follow suit, your own energy waning, but your heart still alight with the magic you've experienced. Flick steps off the fiery rock, and the flame flickers once more before fading to a warm, ember-like glow. It still radiates heat, but it no longer dances with the same frantic energy it did earlier. He turns to you, his mischievous eyes filled with a deep, ancient wisdom. He speaks again, his words echoing in your mind, reminding you of the pact between the forest and its inhabitants, of the magic that awaits within its heart. He tells you that the joy you have experienced is not just a fleeting moment, but a part of you now. It is a power you carry with you, a reminder of the magic that exists in the world, waiting to be discovered. With a final, playful wink, Flick vanishes into the deep woods, leaving you alone in the clearing. The forest, no longer bathed in the magical light of the fire, feels different somehow. It is still beautiful, still enchanting, but the raw energy of the night has faded, replaced by a quiet serenity. You leave the clearing, your heart filled with a joy that tingles with each step. You return to the mundane world, but everything is different. You are no longer just an observer. You are a part of the magic you sought. The memory of the dance, the laughter, the warmth of the magical fire, will forever linger within you, a reminder of the enchanted heart of the woods, and the mischievous goblin named Flick. You know that one day, the silver moon will call you back again, to dance once more amongst the trees. And you will be ready.